Hello and welcome. Today is lecture number 4 of our free Amazon FBA 2021 step-by-step course. Today's topic is really important as we will be going through the Amazon accepted and unaccepted countries, which is vital to know before you start your journey on Amazon. Checklist for today includes the fundamental understanding of what are Amazon accepted countries. Next, we will divide the countries into 4 respective groups based on their attributes for selling on Amazon. And lastly, we will have a look at a few options for sellers based in the non-Amazon or Amazon unaccepted countries if they want to sell on Amazon. The target Amazon market example that we will be focusing on will be the USA. If you have gone through the previous lectures, you know that Amazon currently has 19 marketplaces. Each Amazon marketplace has its own set of allowed country list. For example, if you want to sell in the US market, it has its own set of allowed countries. Likewise, the UK market has its own set of lists as well. The same holds true for the rest of the Amazon marketplaces as well. As to answer how to see those countries for a particular marketplace, we will leave links in the description for the list of allowed countries for each respective Amazon marketplace. We can unofficially divide the countries for Amazon into 4 groups for a particular marketplace. We will list the countries group-wise in the description for the US marketplace, but note that this is only for understanding purposes. You can refer to the official Amazon allowed countries from the links in the description beneath this video market-wise. Group 1 is a group of Amazon accepted countries and is by far considered the most easy group. If you are in a Group 1 country, you are allowed to open the Amazon Seller Central account. The banking systems in the Group 1 countries support the Amazon deposit system, so you can get your payments directly into the bank accounts of your local countries. You can also use all your local information, meaning your bank account as a deposit method, your credit card for the charge method, name, address, etc. Group 2 countries are allowed to make the Seller Central account on Amazon. However, their countries' banking systems don't support the Amazon payment system directly. That is why third-party payment services are needed to receive payments for this group of countries. For example, Payoneer, TransferWise, or World First. All other information local to your country can be used if you are in a Group 2 country. Group 3 countries are very similar to Group 2. They are allowed to set up the Seller Central account, but do not show a bank option or a third-party option as the deposit method for that respective country from where they are making the account. You have to select a third-party option for the deposit method with a location set to the USA for the USA Amazon Marketplace. Now don't worry, third-party services can give you a virtual account for the USA and many other countries. So in a nutshell, all local information of a Group 3 country can be used except the deposit method. Group 4 contains the group of countries which are currently not allowed to make an Amazon Seller Central account or sell on Amazon for a specific Amazon marketplace. These are quote-unquote unaccepted Amazon countries for a particular marketplace. But there are some workarounds that we will look at next for the Group 4 countries. Now, a couple of workarounds that a Group 4 country or an Amazon unaccepted country resident can look into is to find a trusted friend or family member. To illustrate that, let's take an example of the country Pakistan, in which an enthusiastic businessman named as Ahmed has a desire to sell on the Amazon USA marketplace. Unfortunately, Ahmed is a resident of Pakistan and this country falls into the Group 4 category. Now, to overcome that, Ahmed needs to find a trusted friend, which is unfortunately extremely hard to find nowadays, or a family member in one of the Group 1 or Group 2 or any of the allowed countries. Meaning they could be in New Zealand, South Korea, South Africa, Austria, Argentina, but the most preferred location would be the exact marketplace where you plan to sell, which is the USA in this case. Now let's say Ahmed has found a trusted friend in USA named as Ali. Ali has agreed to help Ahmed. Ali now needs to create the Seller Center account in the Amazon USA marketplace using his own details. No details of Ahmed will be given out to Amazon at all. Once the account has been created and approved by Amazon, Ali should wait a couple of weeks and add Ahmed as a user in the seller permissions. Now, this may look simple, but believe me, it's not. The biggest issue is trust, as Ali is in charge of the Amazon account and all the deposit and charge details are of Ali. The next workaround is opening a company or LLC in one of the allowed countries, but bear in mind the cost of establishing it in the respective country and the taxes involved in it. Again, the best country would be the marketplace where you plan to sell, as you get various experienced service providers available specific to the Amazon business. But for this example, let's take Panama as a country where Ahmed plans to open a company as an LLC, as it's an accepted country for the Amazon USA marketplace. Now, for establishing a company, Ahmed would require a bank account and an address. That would probably require a visit to that country where the company or LLC is based, which in this case is Panama. You can get around this by adding a friend or a family member as a partner in the LLC or your company. They will then be allowed to open a bank account for you, or in other words, the company. Again, they must create the Seller Center account for you. Once approved, wait a couple of weeks and add you as a user. Lastly, the workarounds mentioned here differ case by case, and we recommend that you should consider consulting an expert first before starting out, especially if you are from a Group 4 country. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and like and share this video. I hope this has been informative for you, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.